next self-defense video by Eclectic Self Protection UK. In this video, we're going to be coaching you and talking to you about how to defend against a handshake from a potential attacker who has the intent to harm you. We're going to work on what's called the hand value point, and I'm going to talk about this pressure point in the hand in a second. What you need to understand is that when you're in certain types of environments, for example like a pub, a bar, a club, what can happen is that people get into conflicts and they try to do some sort of deceptive maneuver on you. In this case, we're looking at a handshake. So what they might do from this position is grab your hand, and then from here they'll deceptively try and pull you, and then try and drive a hook punch, for example, in towards the side of your head, or side of your face. So the thing is when you're in these types of environments, is to have situational awareness, evaluate who's around you to the side of you, and try and recognise what a potential attacker might try to do to you. So this person might be on drugs, they could be drinking, for some reason they picked on you, and then they deceptively grab, say they're friends with you, might come in and say, do I know you from someplace, you look familiar, can I buy you a drink? They grab your hand, before you know it, you've got a punch coming towards the side of your head. We're going to talk about how to defend again. Okay, so we're going to work on this hand value point here. So if I just come closer to the camera so you can see what this hand value point is. So if you take the hand like so, place your hand in this position like so, and this V here, so you can see this V of a hand here. Right inside this V of the hand, from this V to here, if you go into the center there, as you can see there, the center point of the V, there is the hand value point. It's a pressure point in the hand. And when you put pressure on this value point, it causes pain and pressure on the actual hand itself. And we're going to use this hand value point and the pressure on the hand value point to take down the attacker and then exit to a safe zone. Okay, so from this position, the attacker, so Sophie is playing the attacker in this example here. She grabs my hand, she's shaking my hand this way. So what I want to do from this position is bring the thumb on top into the hand value point with your right hand, and then bring the opposite hand on top with the opposite thumb on top, like so. And then from here I'm going to press it down and use the pressure of the wrist to take it down towards the floor, and then lay flat out on the floor, and I've got this hand value point control here. So I can either restrain him in this position and then get, for example, a security guard or the police to come and deal with the situation. Or alternatively, I can hold him in this position, stamp on the wrist, and then exit to a safe zone. So that's the basic gist of the attack. Just come back into original position, please. So from here, one more time. So as the attacker grabs your hand from there, thumb into the hand value point with your right hand, left hand onto the top of the opposite thumb, press down and down in towards the floor, take it down to the floor, keep pressure, alternatively get up as soon as possible, stamp on the wrist and leg it to safety. Okay? So the things you need to understand about this, if you come across somebody who's grabbing your hand and is physically bigger than you, you're going to have difficulty trying to put this on. Yeah? So let's say, for example, Sophie's a lot bigger than me. She's got 20 stone bloke, got massive shoulders, big pumping muscle, and they grab your hand and then you try and put this on from this position here. Yeah? You're going to have difficulty doing it because if the resist before you put the hand value point on, it's not going to come on as effectively. So again, we're going to work on this weakener, this opener. So once they shake your hand from here, look, their groin's exposed, drive a front kick in towards the groin, for example, that's going to weaken them up. That's going to give you a window of opportunity of a few seconds to put the hand value point on. If you weaken the attacker up and cause a disorientation or some internal damage to the attacker, it's going to take their focus off the handshake that they've got. And from this position, once you've done the kicking towards the groin, place the hand value point on, press down, and then take them down towards the floor like so. It's going to work for you very effectively. Again, leave holding this position, hit your feet or stamp on the wrist and leg it to safety. Get up again, please. What you also need to understand is that if they try to hook punch you with this, as you do the hand value point, let's say for example I'm grabbing, they make the handshake, and then from there they've got a hook punch coming towards my face here. The last thing I want to do is just stand in this spot and do nothing. So as that hook punch comes towards my face, slowly, I'm going to move to the opposite outside here. So I'm actually evading out of the line of the attack. Yeah, so watch this again. So as the handshake comes on, they try to hook punch and move out to the opposite side here. So I'm coming off line of attack and evading out of the situation. Now, as I evade out, what I'm going to do from this position, again one more time, so from there, shake your hand. From there, now from here, you're going to put the hand value point on from this position, thumb on top, opposite thumb on the opposite thumb, and then from there, you're going to take them down from this angle here, and the hand value point will work again. See? And again, I've got this control, and I can either restrain them in this position, or get someone to restrain them, or just leg it to safety as soon as possible. So watch this again one more time. So from here, and I'm grabbing here, and I get a hook punch comes towards my face, I'm going to get a hit before I know it. But if I move as she grabs me, so from there, as I evaluate that this arm is swinging and drawing back for something, in this example, we're looking at an empty-handed attack, but it might be a bottle, it might be a knife, you don't know. You have to evaluate the attacker and look out for these indicators that what this potential attacker is going to try and do to you. In this case, we're looking at a hook punch. As a hook punch, you move to the outside from there, get the hand value point, press down, take them down to the floor, stamp on that wrist, and then exit to safety. Okay. So that there is how to access the hand value point and defend against a handshake that's coming onto you. So always remember, when you've got this, when they get the handshake control here, you want to get it as soon as possible. So you want to place a thumb into the hand value point, central pressure point, putting the opposite thumb on top, and then take them down to the floor. Think about pressing down through the hand value point and down through the wrist as you move back. And the alternative, if they're driving a hook punch from there, and I just demonstrate to move to the outside, come off the line of attack, and then you put the pressure on and take them down to the floor. So that there is how to defend against a sort of deceptive handshake, if you like, that could happen in some sort of environment such as a pub, a bar, a club. It could be high on drugs, alcohol, drinking. You don't know what it is, and they've got a dispute with you, and for some reason they try to deceptively grab your hand, say they're friends with you, and before you know it, you've got a hook punch coming through towards your face. So remember, stay switched on, use your self-awareness, evaluate the attacker, get that hand value point, put the pressure on, take it down to the floor. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and yeah, we look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thanks for watching.